Hello everyone, and welcome to another Company Heroes 2 replay cast. My name is ATR, and today we're going to have ourselves a 1v1 on Faymonville Approach. Our heroes today are of course going to be Mr. HelpingHans, this time around playing as the British forces in the blue. And his opponent for the second time is going to be Mr. Luvnest, playing this time around as the Ostir or Wehrmacht faction in the red. So once again, finishing off the week of Hans, we have HelpingHans playing in the ESL finals against Mr. Luvnest. We saw Hans win a very long and arduous game last time in the same map, and this time around they get to switch factions. So, let's see what's going on. So Hans getting himself an infantry section, nothing out of the ordinary, then getting himself a vigorous machine gun for some defense afterwards. For Luvnest, though, we do see him starting off with Tier 1 right off the bat, which, you know, is pretty standard, but what isn't is actually getting a sniper to start with. So sniper opening, pretty weak as far as capping potential goes, but it, you know, it's potentially pretty strong against the British. The infantry sections, you know, they're beefy, and sniper is pretty good against them. So let's see what goes on. So infantry section moving up, sniper on the field, shot flies, down goes one of the infantry section members, and they're now going to backpedal, and HelpingHans is going to immediately start rethinking his whole life. Nah, he's just going to acknowledge that probably and act accordingly. I'm going to assume probably a universal carrier is going to be coming after that. Take a look here. So we see the platoon command post getting researched for Hans.
Work to construct a new platoon command post is finished.
So that'll be something. And for Luvnest, he does get himself some grants afterwards, starting off with 2 grants, and yeah, he now should have some potential to cap. So at the same time, though, HelpingHans doesn't have that much potential to cap. He only has 2 infantry sections, and only now gets the Vickers machine gun. So while the you know, while the sniper opening is pretty, you know, slow as far as capping potential, I mean, it's one of those situations where it's not that bad, you know. Consider it, you know, as opposed to a Soviet player that just starts conscripts and conscripts and conscripts. You know, probably like 3 conscripts out by the time you get your 1 sniper, and you know, it's a tough. But well, let's see how it works out. So, anyways, so HelpingHans moving around on the left-hand side with his infantry section, deciding to ignore the grenadier squad over here on the left-hand side that has gone for the fuel. So far, it looks like Luvnest is going to be able to cap a little bit here with his squats. And he's using his pios over here on the right-hand side to lay down some wire on that hay cart, just to deny that slight light cover on the fuel point on the right-hand side. Close to them, we do have another infantry section with the medical packages now online, and Vickers machine gun. So we do see the sniper coming into play. And I'm so popular, sorry. Grand squads and infantry section duking it out over on the left-hand side. The sniper being brought up here to engage. Only the second shot so far. The sniper hasn't been able to really do much, and we now have a sniper on the field for Hans. So if Hans is able to get himself a nice counter-snipe, at this stage, the sniper for Luvnest would have, well, been for naught. With only 2 kills, I mean, that is far, far from being able to even pay for itself. So we'll see how it works out. Over here on the right-hand side, though, we do see the infantry sections laying down some sandbags, you know, while they cap. Pretty standard demo. I mean, may as well do that, right, and make sure that you have more defensible positions. Sniper moving over to the right-hand side, going to be catching that infantry section as it lays down those sandbags. Takes a shot at its back. Down to 3 men. Should be able to cap. Probably going to lose another man in the process. Sniper takes a shot. Down it goes to 2 men, but now it's going to have to backpedal and move out of the way. The British sniper is currently on the field, moving slowly to the front. There are enemy troops along the way, so the sniper will be revealing itself here as it takes a shot at that Grand Squad. Grand Squad losing a member, taking a shot and having one of its members explode to that hand cannon that got aimed at it. So Hans is, Luvnest is now aware of HelpingHans' sniper. Sniper moving across out in the open, cloaking. Waiting around here, seeing if we can spot potentially a bit of an opening there. Sniper gets spotted, however, Hans is unable to finish the counter snipe as we see the MG42 open up and actually gets a suppression going on the sniper. Does that actually reveal it? I mean, it is still cloaked, so while it is suppressed, I don't think it actually reveals it. So, lucky break there for Hans, as Luvnest was not able to control it. So the German sniper moving around here, right at the edge of the range for helping Hans' sniper. However, not moving forward. Left-hand side, we do have Grens and infantry sections duking it out at close range. The infantry section seemingly winning that engagement. And we see the Grens for Luvnest pushing straight through the center. Hans, quick to react, just moves his sniper along and keeps him in cover, making sure that it's still cloaked. So the sniper for Luvnest over on the left-hand side going to be utilized to cap a couple sets of territory here while it covers the zone. And Hans will just leave his sniper in the center cloaked, waiting for an opportunity. Infantry sections and Royal Engineers pushing forward. 2 Royal Engineers on the field for helping Hans. Grenadier squad forced to retreat as it wouldn't have been able to withstand that assault, so may as well just get the hell out of there. Not going to be able to even delay for something, so, you know, may as well not lose that manpower in the process. Grant's up in the north. MG42 setting up an invisible MG there for a second in the center. And the sniper right there in the arc of fire of that MG, but just waiting to see if it can catch a counter snipe. Set up right there in the center. The sniper for Luvnest. 8 kills so far. Managing to, you know, starting to add up a little bit there. But he is moving over to the left-hand side as, I mean, obviously, he is well aware that there is a sniper on the field. So both players not going to be getting their own sniper counters on the field, as we see the AEC and the 222 coming into the field for both players. British armored car, I believe, is the winner of the engagement on a one-on-one. The little gun in it is a lot stronger. Slower rate of fire, but does a lot more damage. Though maybe I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't actually seen them go head-to-head, like, with no interference, so maybe I'm wrong. Royal Engineer section up on the north, getting torn apart there by Grens and the MG, forced to quickly retreat. Sniper back at the base. Sniper moving a little bit further back. Taking some shots as it decides that, well, since there's nothing going on and Luvnest is deciding to keep his sniper back, I'm just going to go ahead and move mine a little bit further forward. Mines lay down across the field, none in the path of where the scout car would have gone. 222 trying to harass here as we see the armored car hit the field straight in the center. Going to be trying to chase down that 222, but the 222 is turning tail and running and getting the hell out of there, utilizing the extra speed that the road provides. Royal Engineers and infantry section on the far left-hand side, doing what it can to cap. And over here on the backside, we do have the sniper moving along once again. As Luvnest sniper, 10 kills so far, but sitting pretty back at base. Grenadier squad popping there into the center. Shot flies at the house, but they managed to dodge out of that before any hit impacts. And the 222 moving through the center, still damaged, not going back for repairs, not just yet at least. Pack gun getting produced for Luvnest. Infantry sections and Royal Engineers pushing forward. The LMG here on that Grand Squad will provide a lot of damage here to these infantry. However, it is the only member there, so it is, you know, pretty much safe to push at it because there's not going to be a lot of DPS coming through. Sniper moving around. None of them in each other's ranges. You can see it right there. And the 222 is just laying into the house as the armored car is just sitting a little bit further back in a defensive position. The pack gun is on the field, currently moving into the center, trying to make sure that the British armored car doesn't, you know, kill his. And the sniper, moving along on the left-hand side, is now in range of the British sniper. Royal Engineers going to be spotting the sniper right here. Sniper spotted. Shots fly, and the sniper is forced to retreat, so HelpingHans managed to catch that sniper quite handily there. Does not allow for a counter snipe, however, so keep that in mind. Mine hit over here on the left-hand side, but nothing really came of it. We still have those 3 Grants, MGs, a sniper, so everything intact. And from the field, we see HelpingHans getting himself his own AT gun to make sure that armor doesn't overwhelm him or anything, and potentially catching a nice kill there. So more sandbags getting laid down in the center. We have mines also getting laid down across the road here for Hans.
Is ready.
And on the right-hand side, the pack gun, the sniper. We even have an S minefield laid down here across this fuel point. And the 222 is just leading the charge, trying to spot whatever it can. Both players a little bit passive here. Just sitting around and reinforcing their locations.
The ability is ready now.
Sniper takes a shot up to the north. The armored car is potentially there to take it out. However, there is a pack gun and 222 in the way. The armored car not going to be falling for it apparently. Or is he? Oh, nope. Does move in, take a good shot there at the 222. The 222 taking about 25% damage. And oh, a second shot there by the AT gun. Nails it on the side. Almost takes it out down to about 10% strength. And now it needs the GTFO. Left-hand side. The pile squad getting caught there by the Vickers machine gun. Forced to retreat. Sniper sitting around in the center. A little bit of an overlap there in their zones. Venn diagram and
Army commandos ready to
nobody
go.
currently in range of each other. Royal Engineers and Infantry section pushing all the way to the front. Going to be decapping some points. We do see HelpingHans selecting his Doctrine. And that is, once again, the Mobile Assault Regiment. We've seen him use it before. Back in the first game, I cast it against Devem, although, you know, that's a different series. But yeah, with that, he does get the Infiltration Commandos, which can pop in out of buildings. And it looks like they popped over here on the left-hand side. Going to be maybe going for some type of sneaky play. They are down here behind these Pios, managing to keep themselves in cloak as the Royal Engineers pop in behind them. Sniper on the field.
The capture point is being overrun.
Both of them just there looking at each other, but none of them actually wanting to take a shot. British sniper getting spotted there by the Luvnest's own sniper, but because he just revealed himself without taking a shot, I guess Luvnest wasn't paying attention and wasn't able to get the kill. He didn't exactly know where it was, so. Does take a shot at the Grand Squad, almost taking it out, but it does stay alive. Mortar shots flying at that Vickers in that house. House about to collapse, so the Vickers move the hell out of the way. These guys are pretty close there to the mortar. Could actually go and take it out. They're going to attempt it, apparently. And HelpingHans going around sneaking with his squad. Nice little covert ops there. Like that. In the north, Grand Squad engaging against the approaching infantry. Sniper again just sitting there. The British sniper moved back. So the commandos revealing themselves here at the front. Do throw a grenade at the retreating Grens, but do not manage to do much. They are going to retreat straight into the sniper. The sniper does catch him out on the field. Did he take a shot? No, the British sniper just sits there and takes a fart. Infantry section in the front, just capping territory as it gets mortared in the face, but it manages to cap it regardless. And on the right-hand side, the MG42 is forced to retreat, as HelpingHans is able to break the siege over on this side, break the defenses. Royal Engineers capping, front of the base, Grand Squad's moving forward. British sniper just set up there, going to be taking a shot at those Grens, taking out some of their units. 6 kills so far, nothing too amazing. 11 kills on the Luvnest sniper. So both snipers with a very low count of kills, but you know, there's a reason for that. They're both playing tactically and waiting to see who can actually catch the other sniper out of position. Even though Luvnest already had that, but well, I mean, again, he didn't know where it was. And it would have been difficult for him to be paying attention at the exact moment, right? Most of the time, you just wait for the sniper to reveal himself due to actually taking a shot. So you see the sniper fire and quickly click to it and take the shot, but yeah. It's a science. It's not as easy as it looks. So Grant's in the center for Luvnest capping. Victory points are 426 to 381. Currently in the favor for HelpingHans. Not too much, but you know, at least he is currently in the lead. AT gun pushing forward. Luvnest has selected his doctrine, and that is the German Mechanized Doctrine. The Pio squad on the right-hand side retreating. Far in the north, Royal Engineers capping. Far left-hand side, Grenadiers capping as well. In center map, we see that Vickers machine gun set up in that house once again, as we have... Oh, commandos moving out of the way as they do take a grenade to the face. Take some damage, but they're alive. Sniper up in the north, sniping the Royal Engineers. Royal Engineers lose one member in retreat. They lose one more member on the retreat, but they'll be fine. And the British sniper in the center is just doing what it can to lay into the harassing infantry. MG42 getting torn apart by the Vickers inside the house. The Vickers inside the house now needs to retreat as the house is very close to collapsing. Mortar squad just continues to take shots at it, and it now brings it down to a sliver of health. Actually, still die there. Yep, there it goes. House collapses, and no more use for it for anyone. Combat engineers with their flamethrowers getting right in front of those Grens. Grens down to 2 men, forced to retreat as well. Oof. The Royal Engineer squad taking a mortar to the face. Down to 1 man. Actually needs to get the hell out of there. It does, but it might actually still die. Well, land mattress, though, does get called in here for helping hands, and a nice barrager into the center, clearing out that pack gun. And yeah, that hurts. Armored car moving up, going to be taking some shots there at the pack gun. The pack gun will get destroyed, although that third shot missed. Needs to actually hit it. There it goes. So the pack gun gets destroyed. Luvnest's going to need to build another one if he wants to be able to fight against any armor, and that puts Helping Hands in quite a favorable position here. Sniper still on the field, has taken some damage. Both of them again just sitting around. 8 kills to 14 so far. Far left-hand side, Pio squad managing to spot that mine there, but since it was told to actually just go cap, it's not doing anything but trying to physically cap it, so the mine is left there for a little while. Armored car for Helping Hands, laying into the Grens as they approach. The sniper is over here on the left-hand side. I'm gonna have the German sniper in range now. Just barely. Looks like it's out of range, but now they're in each other's range. However, there's nothing nearby that it's able to shoot at, really. Grens in the center, managing to withstand the onslaught there. The British sniper moving across the way, getting itself into some light cover as the German sniper decloaks and moves over to the left-hand side. Both of them getting very close to each other. Hopefully I can actually see what happens here. So the snipers are actually going to run into each other for a little while. Yep, they revealed themselves. Ah. Well, there you go. Luvnest moves the sniper right on top of Helping Hands, reveals him, and shoots him in the head. So for Luvnest, though, that's a good little thing here. There, he's going to have his own sniper now with free reign. Gets himself tier 3 as well, and now a Panzer IV on the field. With the Panzer IV on the field, Helping Hands a little bit on the back foot. He does have that AT gun on the field, so not too big a deal. And he also teched up and is getting himself a Cromwell. So with that, he should be in good shape. And Luvnest will eventually have to get himself his own pack gun again if he wants to stay alive. Vickers machine gun on the left-hand side. We have Royal Engineers moving around the cap. Far behind, we have infantry sections and even commandos setting around, just capping what they can. As on the north, we have the Grand Squad for Luvnest capping as well. 222 pushing forward. The Panzer IV now with its gunner on top, trying to push as much as they can. Cromwell now on the field for Helping Hands. And we see the Vickers machine gun getting cleared out there in the center as the armored car moves out of the way. Something got detonated somewhere. Grand Squad retreating in the center. Might have been them that they hit the mine right there. I didn't see it, but it doesn't matter much. Something died. Let's see.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Land mattress throwing a barrage there into the center, catching that MG42, forcing it to retreat.
We are losing a sector.
Not managing to hit much. But we do have the Cromwell on the field. Left-hand side, Royal Engineers getting harassed by the Panzer IV. Going to be having to get themselves out of there. Flying debris there almost hits the Vickers machine gun and kills the crew. Cromwell tank going around for a bit of a drive-by. Managing to stop there on that wall.
Enemy is taking our territory.
Oh, the sniper died. That's what happened. There you go. Well, I didn't see it, but hopefully I'll catch it again on the rerun. And we see Luvnest pushing out once again. He does get himself a pack gun on the field. Of course, he needs to have one. It is mandatory type of unit. And the Cromwell is just sitting there in front of it. Ooh. Takes a shot to the face, down to about half health, and the Panzer IV could have pursued, but there is an AT gun there waiting for it, so not the best of ideas. Ah, damn it, I don't have any water here. Here we go. Awesome. Well, that one's done too. Oh well. Anyways. So second Cromwell coming into the field for HelpingHans. Luvnest moving around on the left-hand side, having capped most of the territory to the north, having a Grand Squad up in the mansion defending the victory point. Victory points 327 to 350 now in the lead for Luvnest. Luvnest is on the wrong side of double cap though, so he will send those Grens into the center, trying to decap and control that. So pretty even game for the victory points. I mean, really only about 20 points difference, so not a huge lead right now for either player. Infantry section pushing straight through the center. Cromwell moving up, trying to do what it can to dislodge those Grens in the center. However, the Pagan is going to move back, set up in position to take a shot at the Cromwell, and the Cromwell will take some damage and be forced to retreat. There it goes. Down to about half health, and away it goes. Grand Squad in the center, not really taking much damage. Infantry section forced to retreat. And we do have the land mattress. Land mattress throwing a barrage into the pack gun. The pack gun is going to get cleared out. Nice little hit there for Mr. HelpingHans. And the Grens in the center are forced to back off. The Cromwells could go on the attack and maybe take out the pack gun once again. The Panzer IVs are there, however. Oh, that pack gun is very low in health. The Cromwell moving into the center. Spots it. Takes a shot but misses. Deciding to now instead focus on the 222. Not a bad decision there. Oh, taking a shot at the Panzer IV. The Panzer IV is now retreating. Taking a shot from the Cromwell. Oh, manages to bend, or move across the bend and make it out of there. Nice little shot there by HelpingHans, destroying that pack gun and making sure that Luvnest is not having an easy time when it comes to his AT guns, having to continuously build them. So yeah, the Pios were trying to go there to recover it, unable to do so. Now they're going to have to move back, and they're going to be the ones to recover the mortar as HelpingHans just lays in the hurt there. 11 kills so far on that land mattress, but the important thing about those kills is what they killed, and both of the times we've seen it, actually decrewed the pack gun and forced it to get the hell out. Armored car up in the north, just retreating. We see shot from something. Vehicle crew repairs getting popped. Oh, okay, yeah, those are, yeah. I was like, why is that popping? That one isn't even. It looks like everybody pops smoke. Okay, that's fine. Left-hand side, infantry section running into the Pios. The Pios laying down some wire there in a weird angle, but well, it's there. Behind them, Grenadier squads with their LMGs trying to do what they can. They're going to get themselves crushed if they don't retreat. They do retreat, and the Cromwell's trying as best they can to take them out, managing to get more hits on the retreat, but they're going to make it out of there alive. Panzer IVs did stay alive. We do have one still back at base getting repaired, but the other one is online and willing to hold the line here. Shots flying from the Cromwells, trying to take out that Panzer IV. Cromwell's realizing, yeah, we actually have the upper hand here on this Panzer IV. It's by itself. 222 isn't really going to do much to our armor. However, this Cromwell, kind of taunting the Panzer IV, actually turns around and exposes his rear to it, even throwing a little bit of smoke and flame out of the ass. And there it goes. So another land mattress getting called in for HelpingHans, just trying to pile on the artillery herd, and well, it's been working out so far. Up in the north, Grand Squad's going for that victory point. Victory point's 256 to 347, so again, Luvnest still in the lead there. However, Han seems to be able to now go control most of the points.
lost a Granatwerfer squad. The enemy is taking up. We must defend our headquarters.
We see a mortar getting cleared out once again by that land mattress. As the barrage continues to go by. Pilot squads are nearby. They could pick it up, but they would kill themselves if they do. So the Cromwell up in the north going to be catching those Grens on the retreat. And the armor is currently spread for Helping Hands, so if Luvnest wanted to strike and kill something, now would be the time. Focus on one and try and take it out. Do have some teller mines laid down across the way. Commandos out on the field there for Helping Hands, getting spotted by the Panzer IV. The Cromwell moving up and harassing that Panzer IV. We do see a Stug coming into play for Luvnest, so it might be the extra little push there he needs with the anti-armor. As we see the Grens pushing into the center. Land Mattress once again barraging into the center as he has two of them available. The MG-42 almost gets taken out and is forced to retreat as the Commandos capture during Cloak. They do not decap the point as the infantry section moves in to do it as well. Can they? No. They decide to all leave that point by itself and not even try. Okay. So the Commandos going to get themselves right on top of that Panzer IV, reveal themselves and get shot in the face. Center map, infantry section, no, Royal Engineers fighting the Grunt squad, and even a pilot squad. Left hand side, the Commandos holding strong against that Panzer IV. Panzer IV now getting shot in multiple directions here by Cromwell. Oh, loses its main gun. The Stug will be able to get a shot up going on the Cromwell, although it looks like it's going to break a line of sight. The Panzer IV with no weapon left, trying to back off into its own tank. Takes shot. Down goes the Panzer IV, and a nice pickup there for Hans. The Stug will be able to return fire, but I believe the Cromwell should be able to make it out of there alive and manages to retreat a little bit further back and actually keep itself intact. The Stug might actually want to go on the hunt, but unfortunately there for Luvnest, Hans manages to get away and get away with it. Commandos in the center running into that 222. Going to be having to move back into the center victory point. Panzer IV Grens up in the north. Now, the problem is there with no pack guns, it's difficult to stop those Cromwells. Why does it not let me put a hot camera? There you go. So 15 kills on one, only 3 kills on the other. This one is already online and ready to fight.
The enemy have knocked out a Cromwell tank.
Cromwell tank gets taken out up in the north as the Panzer IV is able to take it down. It does get decrewed there, but he manages to take an additional shot and destroy the vehicle, not allowing it to be recovered. So nice little pickup there for Luvnest. We didn't see it, but we know it happened, so it's like, may as well. I don't think that needs to be replayed or anything. It's not a counter snipe. Still, though, Helping Hands just managing to have control all over the place. So both landing mattresses now online. One of them is back at the base. The other one right sitting there right in front.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take
And a barrage going off into the center point, trying to catch those Grens, not allow them to capture the point. They do hit retreat and manage to get out of there, but again, the victory point stays in the possession for Hans. 253 to 326. Still in the lead for Luvnest, but, you know, that'll add up as we see the second barrage here for Luvnest going straight into the base, managing to decrew the mortar and get some damage going on the Grunt squad. The bunker almost gets destroyed there, but it's still alive, and we see a pack gun finally coming back into play for Luvnest. Grunt squad going into the center point. We do have a second Cromwell getting built for Hans. Third one, but you know, second hasn't fielded right now, I suppose. And this one has rockets just sitting there in its tubes. I guess it wasn't able to fire the entire barrage. What the hell? Why does it look like that? I don't know. Anyway, Stug moving all the way up to the north, trying to see what it can spot. The Cromwell realizing that it's being hunted and gets the hell out of the way. AT gun in the center, takes a shot at the Grens, not actually taking a shot at the tank. But behind it, we do have the armored car. Oof, armored car gets shot in the face there by the Stug. Gonna try and move out of the way, but it might be able to shoot it again. Yep. Stug does have a lot of range, and down goes the armored car for Helping Hands, so losing Couple units there needlessly. Pack gun in the center, managing to catch that Cromwell as it moves around. Get some damage going on it and forces it to back off. Takes a second shot at it. Brings it down to half health. So new Cromwell on the field, but it's going to have to take a while and repair because it's now essentially taking out of the fight. 241 to 319. Still in the lead for Luvnest. Up in the north, we do have a infantry section in the mansion, although the point in front of them is not in their possession, so they realize that and retreat. The Cromwell does have a damaged turret. Could actually take a shot. Nope. If you can actually angle the vehicle, it can still shoot. It just can't turn its actual turret. Panzer IV. Oh, nasty shot there on the Royal Engineers. Land mattresses throwing barrages at the pack gun. Unable to hit it, forcing it to back off, and we see another Panzer IV coming into the field for Luvnest. We see the vehicle crew repairs getting popped so that everybody gets repaired. It's kind of weird though that it doesn't have the repair icon that we've seen from other vehicles. It gets smoked, but that's about it. Royal Engineers in the center taking some damage. Down to one man, forced to retreat. The mortar doing some work there. Infiltration commandos right into the center, running into a lot of tanks, throwing an ice grenade there at the mortar. Mortar squad down to one man, clears it out,
They're trying to take it.
and the land mattresses once again just barraging everything all over the place. Grunt squad's moving up to the north, the AT gun falling back. Cromwell's moving up to the left-hand side. They're going to be catching this Panzer IV out in the open. Panzer IV is the veteran one, so taking that out is, you know, a pretty good kill. Cromwell still chasing down that Panzer IV down south. Getting engaged now by a second Panzer IV. The Cromwell in the center. Engaging the Stug. Does get damaged in the engine. Stug managing to take it out. Nope, actually not managing to do so. And the Cromwell down south does manage to eliminate the Panzer IV. However, it gets left abandoned there on the field, so it's recoverable. And the land mattress crew does get taken out over here in the northern side as the AT gun also falls. Commandos pushing forward, but those are two grunt squads. A grenade does fly, forcing them to back off a little bit, but not too much. And the Panzer IV down south is still there, still for the taken. The Cromwells do retreat all the way back to the base. The Royal Engineers are moving back and should be nearby to do what they can. AT guns and land mattress right there. We do have one land mattress still in action. It's barrage ready to go. And HelpingHans, Luvnest, still duking it out. AT gun does get stolen there by a Luvnest. Land mattress throws a single shot barrage, which is kind of weird. Sets the
Cromwell gun tank ready for action.
the thing. So that was interesting. Wasn't gonna hit anything, so not that big a deal. The other land mattress is though left there on the field, so HelpingHans could recover it if you so desired. So the Panzer IV did get taken out, but again, like I said, it's still down south. It's still there. It's you know, recruitable, and it does keep its armored skirts. So we'll see what happens. Left-hand side. The Cromwell's just moving around, destroying the S minefield. Land mattress throwing a barrage into the center, trying to catch what it can. The mortar has taken quite a bit of damage. 222 taking some hits there, forced to back off, and the pack gun actually gets hit directly and is decrewed once again by that land mattress. Land mattress is just being a right pain in the ass there for Luvnest. And with a flanking maneuver here, the commandos managing to decrew that AT gun. Cromwells have taken some damage, but they are pushing together. There's two over here on the left-hand side, going to be going for the Panzer IV and the Stug. Panzer IV taking a lot of damage here, going to be taken out here by the Cromwells. Down it goes, and the Stug is the only thing left without the AT guns to be online. The Cromwells have free reign of everything. The Panzer IV is still there, but again, even if it gets recruited now, it doesn't help much. It would have needed to be done right away, maybe. The AT gun up in the north gets destroyed. The pack gun is still there. That one can be recovered. The Stug taking some good shots there at the Cromwells, forcing them to back off. Victory points are 224 to 253. So still in the lead for Luvnest, but not looking good for Luvnest right now. 87 to 40, losing quite a bit of his troops. Getting himself another Stug on the field, trying to have those essentially mobile AT guns so that they don't get decrewed by the land mattresses, and the land mattresses doing a lot of work. Where is this? Oh no, it's this one. There you go. That one has 15 kills and the other one has 5. More vehicle crews getting popped there, making sure that all the tanks come back online as soon as possible. Artillery barrage going into the base, trying to catch the whatever it can. Med bunker getting destroyed. And mattresses are ridiculously strong. And the Pio squad's having to move away as they now try to repair the Stugs. Oh, nasty grenade there in the center on that Grunt squad by HelpingHans. That may have been the nail in the coffin here for Luvnest. Commando squad retreating. Everything moving back right now for Luvnest though, as we see a squad capping up in the north. Stugs getting repaired. $46 to 88. We see the Pios going for the pack gun.
We're losing a capture point.
Pios going for the center point. We see a Cromwell coming up on a flanking run here on this this Stug. And with another 2 Cromwells up in the north, these Stugs are done for, and before even anything happens, the game comes to a close at Luvnest. Probably throw in the towel. So with that, HelpingHans ended up winning the ESL there, and pretty good play on all of them. So interesting to see how everything turns out. So anyways, guys, I'm not sure I'm going to have a game for tomorrow. Probably going to take a break there, but I hope you enjoyed it in this case. Not going to do it that often where we only focus on one player, but, you know, I figured that's DSL official tournament and such, so may as well. Anyways, guys, I do hope you enjoyed the game. If you have any positive or negative remarks, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. If you have any replays you want to send me, go ahead and send them to the email that I will put in the description. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.